looking for a body bag if it means a ride home.
Who's playing Watson?
I don't know.
I think my favorite catchphrase of yours is "Now what? Now what?" That's just sort of the good go-to. It always makes me laugh.
Real emotion. Yes, fully. Yes. 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 Take him off the fucking grid.
There we go. All go in the thing. I'm back to saying obvious things that are happening on the screen.
I like this song.
Yeah, this is the name of the game, Crystal Method. And then we got them to do a remix for the end of the movie, for the end credits.
Isn't it? Yeah, isn't it the special version?
This is not the special version. But what this has in the movie is Teddy Shapiro, our composer, did an overlay, so there's strings that kind of come over it as we get deeper into the jungle, so it sort of becomes its own thing. But then at the end of the movie, the Crystal Method guys did a remix where they took some dialogue from the movie.
That I want to
We
hear.
all say, yeah.
One time I saw the commentary for Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Did you ever listen to that?
No?
With Ang Lee and like the head writer or whatever.
Hold on, man.
Like the writer.
You show up here tardy, and now you talking about another fucking commentary?
You're not even listening to the end of my story, though.
All right, bring it.
Forget it. You're right.
I feel like everybody got along pretty well in this movie, and there wasn't a lot of, there was nobody, I don't think we could have made the movie if there was anybody who wasn't on board for the whole experience. And that goes for everybody, Nick Nolte and...
I was never late at the movie.
No, you weren't, just today.
Just rehearsals, too. You fucked up at a couple of the rehearsals early on.
That's true.
This was another sequence that felt like we shot it for 7 years.
This was a tough one. This was a tough one because we had a lot to, every scene, there were a lot of actors in every scene, so we had a lot of coverage we had to get. But we rehearsed it. We went out and rehearsed it.
We rehearsed it in the jungle.
Yeah, we went out to the location and rehearsed it.
2-hour drive to the jungle.
Yeah.
And you know what? It worked. We were mentally prepared.
Yeah, this was...
God bless the 4x4. It's 4 patties of meat.
Oh my God.
You can see the Ben's moron swole in this
That
scene
is
now, too.
crazy. That is insane. There are
Wait a
literally
second.
4, are there 4 patties?
There's
now?
4 patties, but there's no bun. Protein
Right.
style.
Oh, I see. Protein style. Right. I have to say, though, Coogan, just to...
Coogan handles it again.
Yeah, he really does.
Man, you was all over him with the prop this and when he's got to get this
Yeah,
out.
he had a lot of
But
stuff
you
in
shouldn't
it.
have to be, man. He knows it's all got a time out.
Yeah, no, he had
was
to...
just so spun at that point
But
he
he-
couldn't hit his ass with both hands.
No, he didn't.
You broke
Come
him
on.
down. You
No.
broke that motherfucker down.
He's one of the best actors I've ever experienced,
Damn.
worked with.
That's
Anyway.
saying a lot, Ben.
Yeah.
That's true. You worked with Robert De Niro.
Yeah. Robert De Niro, Robert Downey. But, he had this monologue, and he just had to do this monologue a lot, and he really brought so much to it. And he's such a good classical actor, too. He's got that, he was really creating a real guy here. And I love that the whole movie's sort of about his character up until this point. He had a lot to deal with, a lot of bags, a lot of props, a lot of maps and things. And
I just love how cocky he is right now.
he's going a little crazy. He's getting
Look
a
at
little,
that.
yeah.
Look at Ben glaring at him.
Well, that was because we had to really make it clear that Tug's Friedman. We had to make it clear Tug really thought the movie was happening.
Right.
'Cause-
Hold up now.
and then, right, it blows up.
Yeah!
It's pretty great that Portnoy is still all charged up, even after he blows up.
Yes, and that woo is really good.
That's good for
timing,
the audience.
The way that he lets, yeah. Very
Yeah.
good.
Man, all them cats were good, too. The Jungle Brothers.
Yeah, that's True Tran, who's a really great actor, young actor who plays the character True, and he really just, I was amazed when he came in and auditioned and was so
He was on
real.
fire for this sequence, too, man.
我们遇到了火力强大的美军。
是 DEA 吗？
Here it is. This is where you came into your own on this day, man.
This was when we had to
You
figure
were
it out.
grossing us out. You playing with all kinds of weird, dumb and dead heads.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. This was this idea came up in a writer's room right before we started. Before we went to Hawaii, we did
Look at
a
this.
writer's room, and we sort of had a bunch of guys there.
Warm,
And
blood-flavored corn syrup.
I think that just popped out of the group of people saying, "Hey, what if I actually held it?"
Welcome to the movie factory.
Well, that's
Look
a
at
good-
this. Here's where it all come together. Ben wasn't giving a fuck.
Yeah, that was. Yes. We added in a little of the chin there, of the computer.
Is this
Good.
disgusting to hear me eating the cheeseburger?
No, it's probably adds some flavor to the commentary.
I don't like the idea of the squishy mouth noises, but it does taste really good.
Yeah.
It's not a good scene to eat too, though. If you're watching the
That's
head,
a sweet kick, man.
the head sauce come out.
That's nice.
Let's just sneak it off. Subtle.
You going to do a little of that skag, Dave?
You're not really sure yet. Don't really know what he's up to.
There you go.
I would do. That's classic, man.
Did you think there was a little chaplain in there,
There's a
Robert?
little something
A
there.
little
right?
something, yeah. It looks like you pulled down a miracle, too.
And
This
ad,
is the shit,
made
man.
me laugh. Yeah. This was all.
I love that part, man, where you trying to tell him to get back in the scene. He doesn't know.
Yeah, this scene to me was when we were writing the script, just to have a chance to do some sort of bad, over-the-top Vietnam movie dialogue. And this character you created, Jack. Yeah,
Give us a little of that.
talk about this.
Yeah.
Guy.
Well, yeah, no, I saw a guy in Platoon who had a voice like that. Really, really hoarse and from New York, from Brooklyn.
And it just embodied Vietnam war films to me. And I thought, if someone's got to do that voice,
Yeah,
it might as well be me.
I thought we all should have our own sort of bad
Look at
characters.
Ben glinting and glaring and chewing on.
It actually
tobacco and doing
stepped
all-
on Jay Baruchel's character because he's the one who's supposed to be from Brooklyn.
Right.
But I didn't care. I really wanted to do my voice so
but
badly.
you sort of became husky voice guy.
Yeah.
That's what you became. Yeah. And then the Chris Angel Mind Freak reference that always makes me
I
laugh.
didn't like that. That was so separate from you guys. I had to be off camera for a bunch while
Now
you
wait.
doing all.
Hang on a second. This is where you're going to say the joke that we're doing right now.
Thank you.
I know, but I don't have to tell you.
He's nervous. He's on the ropes a little bit.
No. Man, I don't drop character till I've done a DVD commentary.
Boom. That's why
There
we
it is.
shit.
See how we brought it around?
This makes me actually. This is
So-
like the show within the show inside another
There
show.
you go. It's crazy. Clever, right? Real clever.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, that was.
So you thought of the head coming off and licking the blood from the head, like
It was we did a
just
writer's
like
room.
but just like a week before we started shooting. It was like the last
Not
thing.
a week before a week before we went off to location. So we just do a punch up. You go through the
So
script.
you had been writing this thing for 20 years,
on and,
and
off
then you
for 10
kept
years,
on
yeah.
writing as we were.
Yeah,
it
well,
just-
there's
it
so
says
many
on-
changes.
Never stop writing.
Yes.
The number one rule of making comedy: don't stop writing.
How many grenades did Ben throw? I'd
just
say about
one.
65.
Oh, you mean in terms of takes?
605 grenades to get that moment right.
Yeah, I'm not a really expert grenade thrower.
Man, you was butch as all get out, though. You was probably way ahead of the
I
curve.
found
So, Robert, you're saying that sometimes Ben is really pumped, and then a lot of other times he doesn't look like he's got muscles.
well, I
went-
mean,
it
suit
went up and
yourself.
down.
Right now, he's on swole.
it went up and down.
Later on in the movie, he seems even more jacked, which
Well,
is weird because he didn't have no time to work out.
it was a
Damn, I
long
was
shoot.
jealous of them guns. I got to tell you, man.
Well, you were coming off of your Iron Man thing, so
Yeah.
you could let yourself relax a little
Dude,
bit.
at my
right?
height, I still didn't look as
No,
good as
you were
you,
pumped
as you
and-
with no swole.
No, that scene where you have your chest open and you're sticking your hand in your heart and all that stuff, you looked very good there.
Well, there's a difference
Thanks, buddy.
between like looking pumped up and actually like having dangerous muscles that actually can kill.
Yeah.
Those
What would the difference be?
dangerous muscles, you don't even look impressive a lot of the time.
I remember this day too. We was like, man, what we doing this tertiary shit for? This ain't gonna be in the film.
This is the stuff that I love because it was all the stuff that those movies are about.
And the audience really responded to this next beat where you're doing some hand mucking.
Yeah, that's
coming
after we cut away. And this song that we have, which is "I'd Love to Change the World" by 10 Years After, was a song that we let go of at the end and went with the Run Through the Jungle, the Creedence Clearwater. But I always like this song better.